Hi everyone, my name is Linda Murray Bullard and I'm on my way to Yokita McGraw's house. Yokita is a homeowner who experienced flooding through the last storm. Now let me tell you about that. This is different in that she doesn't live in a floodplain, a flood zone, and she has homeowners and flood insurance. However, none of that matters in this situation. So in a few minutes, you're going to meet Yokita and she's going to tell you her story. She's been going through a lot of things trying to get assistance. And if you're a homeowner and you don't live in a floodplain, it's going to do you good to know what this story is about. Let's listen to Yokita.
Good afternoon. My name is Yokita McGraw and I am just coming to you today for my big sis, trying to help and any type of way, encouragement or support as far as our house flooding in the county. Okay, our house flooded when we had this past storm, and like I said, water just gonna come in. It's just gonna come in, and it came in and it flooded us. And of course, that Wednesday morning, you're still trying to function, you're still trying to do, so I have to still take my son to school, and in my mind I'm just like, how do we do this again? How do we cope? How do we keep rebuilding? How? So once I took him to school, I came back and I just knew it was going to be the same old routine, where we would have to be displaced, having to go stay in a hotel because the water, you know, got high to the plug sockets downstairs, and we had to go and stay in a hotel for a week, and it's just been one of those journeys, and it's been very discouraging dealing with it. We live next to a stormwater retention pond or sinkhole, however they want to call it, but this is on our property. It was not disclosed to us that it was even over there when we bought the house, but it overflows because there's 18 other residents' water that actually flows into this stormwater retention pond sinkhole, and it floods our house. So we're the only ones that gets flooded out of those 18 residents that their water flows.
Right, and so you'll see pictures of the hill that runs down. You live at the end of the cul-de-sac.
Yes.
And so the way it's even not just this street, right? Not just your main street,
no,
but also the people behind you.
Behind, in front, and then a street over, actually. Those two at the beginning of that subdivision, theirs come over as well. So something's trying to eat me. So tell the listeners, what have you done so far? Because you've been very busy trying to remedy this situation. Yes.
Tell them what you've done so far.
I went to the county commission's meeting twice.
Okay.
The first time I had 3 minutes to speak, and I had 1 second for him to tell me it was nothing that they could do because I live in the county. And Mr. Lehman, just said, hey, I just don't feel like that house should have been built there.
Right.
All of it is this runoff.
Right.
And they still wasn't saying that they could help as far as trying to do anything. They was just trying to tell me, well, you have to find other ways, legal matter, to deal with this issue. And I just felt like, oh my God, I'm just all alone in this issue when I just really needed to be dug out.
Right.
We do have an estimate for this.
Okay.
It's going to be $12,500 to get this done and done right. But that's why I said I don't know why I feel like the county could just, you know, as a donation, just come and dig it out. But they say it's private property and they don't help. I did ask them for that law. I still haven't received it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be upset or angry or point fingers.
Right.
We just need help. This is a repetitive thing for us.
Right. And so if you could help, if the people that's watching this video could help you, what would you want them to help you do? Like, how can they help?
How they can help is to go on Facebook on the GoFundMe page and give a donation. large or small, it doesn't matter. Everything goes to help. And I really appreciate it because, you know, I have a family and we have to live here. And with getting the answer, I've been on 3, 9, and 12. Okay, I'm wearing out all of my resources to get this done. So if they could give a donation, or if they know about any grants or any private fundings, or someone that will donate their time, or they know an excavation company that will donate their time to come and get it done, we will greatly appreciate it. I'm one voice crying in the wilderness, but I feel like my one voice is enough.
So what happens now is, like, you'll see some of the pictures of what it looks like today, which you will also see some of the pictures of what it looked like right after the storm.
Yes.
Very different, very different. And the place that she's talking about wanting to get dug out is like a stone's throw
Yes.
from your house. I
Right.
mean, it's just right there.
Yes.
So, and I'll have that picture as well. But if you are listening, and if you're a homeowner and you understand how, yes, we do understand acts of God. We do understand that certain things happen that are outside of our will. But if you can sympathize with another homeowner of having a storm come and just devastate you.
Yes.
Just because what happened is she didn't qualify for FEMA,
Right.
nor TEMA,
Right.
and so she's went to various agencies trying to get assistance with just digging out that hole so that further damage cannot happen.
Right.
And that's where she's needing the community to jump in and help her.
Yes, please. That's all I'm asking. I feel like that's not a great feat, but that's how we need it done. We just
Okay.
needing it done. And like I said, I'm the only voice that's crying, but I'm not the only one contributing to water. I have written a letter to my neighbors, and hopefully they respond and try to help as well, because like I said, their water is going over here and flooding us out. So,
Right, and actually, it's a retention pond
Yes.
that's right next door to her home. So if it can go deeper, if she can get it dug out,
Yes.
then it will eliminate the need, because it's actually servicing this community.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's needing help if you live in this area. So what is this? What is this subdivision name?
Lakeshore.
Neighborhood, and you live in Lakeshore.
Lakeshore Manor, yes.
Lakeshore
down
Manor.
past Booker T. Washington State Park. Not in the flood zone, like I said. It's just that we are next to a retention pond, and it overflows and comes into our house, and it floods us out.
And so that's another reason, because she's not in the flood zone.
No.
You know, because people will say, well, did she have flood insurance?
Right.
And there was no need for that, because you're
Right.
not in the flood
Not
zone.
in the flood zone.
But because it is what it is, she's right next door to this pond that was deeded with your land that you
Yes.
didn't even know existed.
Yes.
Then now it's become a great problem.
Yes.
And a thing to take away from this, if you are a homeowner, is there are stipulations to getting funding from FEMA, because most people
Yes.
look at TV. I know I did. I looked at TV, and you think, well, if I have a tragedy, FEMA will come running.
No.
But there are stipulations, and
Yes.
that's what I've learned through your ordeal.
Yes.
That there are stipulations there are the conditions and criteria you must satisfy. And one of them being 5 feet of water damage.
Yes, 5 inches.
5
inches. We
Five-
was at 3.5. They wanted 5 inches to qualify.
Okay.
And then that's just to get you qualified. But then it has to be a certain amount of other homes to equal up to, I think it was over $1 million
Yes.
for them to even help. So
Yeah.
all of those residents, myself included, with the ones that are inside of Daisy that went through the devastation as well, did not get anything from FEMA.
See, and so that's a point that you may learn if you're a homeowner, and even though you may not be in a flood zone, conditions could change very
Yes.
quickly, like they
Yes,
did for you.
very quickly.
Yeah, so my name is Linda Murray Bullard. They call me the business plug. I'm here to bring this situation because I want us as a community to help her.
Please.
So, You can help by going to the GoFundMe. It's under your name.
Yes.
So tell them how to spell your name.
Yokita McGraw, and it's spelled Yokita McGraw, McGraw. I also have a Cash App, and it's the $ purplebossstore in all small letters. PurplebossStore.
No spaces.
No spaces.
So we hope that you see the video and that you'll help.
Yes.
Thank you for paying attention.
Because what if it was you?
Exactly. It
What
could
if
happen to
was
any
you?
of us.
It
Exactly.
could happen to any of us at any time, especially when you're buying a house. That wasn't disclosed to us about this retention pond or sinkhole. I'm getting a lot of no's. So I'm asking the community, people who know my story, have seen me on the news, to just give. That's what I need. I need this dug out. I do have the estimate. If you need proof of the estimate, to get it dug out.
And thank you for paying attention, and thank you in advance for
Yes.
your donations in helping this situation.
Yes, thank you so much. I think that's it. If they have any other questions or anything like that, I'm available. They can inbox me on my Facebook page, Yokita McGraw.
Okay.
Or if they want to leave comments, I usually try to answer any questions concerning anything.
Okay.
Because a lot of things, like you said, people will need to know. Because
Yes.
even if they had flood insurance, well, flood insurance doesn't fix the problem. Flood insurance will place the items that are covered under their policy,
Right.
but they will not fix the problem. And that's not a problem for homeowners insurance either. They will not fix the problem.
See, so there's a lot of education. You could probably
Yes.
do a seminar now.
Yes, I really
Things to
could.
know.
Yes, so just
So,
because
yeah.
you have insurance doesn't mean you're going to be fully covered.
So I
Trust
thank
me.
you for saying that, because that's going to answer some questions for people
Yes.
who don't know, who think that their flood insurance that they're
Right.
covered, and this is not going to happen to me.
Right, flood
Yeah.
insurance, or like I said, even with homeowners insurance,
Right.
some criteria works for homeowners insurance and some doesn't.
Exactly. So it pays to pull out your policy and see what you
Yes.
have before you become in this situation.
Yes.
So we don't wish this on anyone. Nobody should have to go through
Right.
this.
No, they shouldn't, because my biggest concern and my worry is always to have to hurry up and come clean it up and pull everything out that's wet, so we won't have to deal with the mold issue. Like I
Right.
said, I have a family, and I don't want my kids to later on in
Absolutely.
life be sick or having to
Absolutely.
deal with something that came from this house.
Absolutely.
You know, so we try to get in here and clean with the mold spray, the bleach, and pull everything out. And this is a process that we have to go through every time it's flooded.
And
you
see,
know?
and what you'll notice, like we're sitting here and you can see the mosquitoes.
Yes.
Because it makes a mosquito bed.
Yes.
Anytime it's flooded
damp.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So even that, I mean, you probably seen us batting going on.
Yes.
It's because the mosquitoes, and they're pretty sizable. One was on her. That's why I was patting her earlier, because I mean, it's not a good situation.
No.
So anything that can be done to divert the situation over to that space would be a wonderful thing. So
Yes.
I'm praying with you.
Yes.
I'm praying for you to get that money done.
Yes, I thank you so much, and I thank you to everybody who has given, who has prayed, who has encouraged me. Y'all just don't know. I am really floating because of that. I really thank you so very much. This is real, okay? This is real. I wish it was one of them things I could just fantasize, but this is real. This is real life. And like I said, when you consider it, what if it was you? And any donations, whatever donation you feel like you want to give.
None is too small.
None is too small. Everything gonna work together
Yes.
for the
Yes,
good. Because I
absolutely.
believe.